TV Burp to welcome, and hello. Wait, that's not right. Mr. Topsy-Turvy?
Evening good. I'm Topsy-Turvy Mister, and TV Burp welcome to...
You're fired.
Mean you are so.
Sorry about that, folks. I'll try to get someone who's better with the auto cues next time. Anyways, hello and welcome to TV Burp. Magic roundabout makes piglets fly, on Preston Pig.
What have you got in the pram, Preston? A dolly? Preston's got a dolly. Preston's got a dolly.
So they do fly after all.
What would the late great Ronnie Corbett also call his own checkered trousers, on full swing?
You hope you don't mind the strides?
I think they're lovely.
Rupert Bear's cast-offs, you know. And my wife doesn't like them. She says they're a waste of a perfectly good handkerchief.
And, an example of a romantic film going wrong, on Rocky and the Dodos.
Elvis? Rocky? Elvis? Rocky! Elvis! Rocky! Elvis! My bestest friend!
Ooh, nasty. We start off with another nutty adventure with Noah and Nelly in the Skylark, and they're off to the circus this week, the funniest place to be with all the clowns, all the trapeze artists and all the animals. Hang on, there are already some animals in Noah's Ark, so why come to see more of them at the circus when they've got their own? Even if they sold them to the circus, they wouldn't cook the left-out animals into meat or anything like that. Surely not. I wonder what they'd all think of the circus anyway.
Oh, wonderful! How boring!
Oh come on you lot, it'll be fun. Even if you'd easily see each other with the same looks when you get there. Now, they were going to the circus in the Skylark. But where are they exactly when standing on a roller coaster for no reason?
Where can we be? It's very dull. It's the fairground,
said a very glum-looking, laughing policeman.
We was proceeding along in an extremely jolly fashion when we become aware that we was running out of steam. The ghost train noticed it first and said, and I quote, "You didn't say anything else, just sighed and stopped right in his tracks."
Oh, but on the funny side of things, he's been drinking and scaring himself too much that he went completely off the rails. Mind you, if that ghost train was being disused before, it would be even more scary. Sorry, I've had an early dinner you see. At least Noah and Nelly will always cheer everyone up with one of Nelly's top knits, and we've seen some muddling elves last time. Now we see some animals who are more muddled up than ever.
Let's stay here. We hate fairs. We'd rather go to the circus. We love the circus.
Oh, so you'd rather stay here than go to the circus? Am I right in thinking that's what you want?
Oh, yes. No.
You can't tell them apart. It's because they have bodies all around themselves, one at the front and one behind. It's enough to give those animals a double meal every day. Lucky for them. It wasn't long until Nelly has knitted. What more can I say? Electric motors for every ride at the fun fair. Wicked man. Turn them on, Noah, and give it all they've got.
Ladies and gentlemen, I declare this fun fair open. Hooray! Hooray!
There were swings, there were roundabouts, there was a big dipper, a miniature railway, and, of course, there was the laughing policeman.
I can't remember laughing so much for years.
Not since the last time you went to Blackpool you didn't. Do you know, that laughing policeman I've just seen here? I really don't know what it is about him. And that brings us to our most unusual game show moment of the week.
Game show highlight of the week.
You can do it. Nice roll on that. 5 handicapper. Wife having twins. Oh, good putt, young man. And away it goes. Stand down and watch this. Tony Daddy used to putt like this. Got a chance here. Off and running.
Game show highlight of the week.
Oh my goodness, Quackers, what happened to you?
Let's just say, never try going a few rounds with a vicious vole named Vinny. You'll end up well and truly plastered.
That's terrible. Don't worry, I know what'll cheer you up. Music maestro.
Thanks, Brian. That's cheered me right up.
Yep, there's nothing in life that can't be solved with jelly. Oh, there it goes, my old phone. Hello there. You don't say. Oh, you don't say. You really don't say. Thank you, Tara, for now.
Who was that?
He didn't say. He didn't just say that Peggy Patch's Patch Stop is back. Celebrate good times, come on. Yes, forget about Carmen Sandiego or Where's Wally, because our friend Peggy is back, traveling on the Playdays bus once again to various places across the UK. Where is she this week?
Hello, I'm Peggy Patch and I'm out today to find a patch to stop and play. We're in a village and here's the green. But guess who's first upon this scene? Parsnip! How did he know we were coming here to the village green? Hello, Parsnip. You were the first here.
Hello, Peggy. Well, I sort of guessed you might be here, as it's nearly Mayday.
Did you say Mayday? Mayday. 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 Mayday.
Calm down, Brian. We've just passed the month of May already, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Spoil sport. I wonder why they call it Mayday anyway.
March winds and April showers bring forth May flowers. Oh good, there'll be plenty to see today. Sorry, Parsnip, what did you say? Over there, you mean? Oh, well, that's why we're here today. We're going to find out what it is.
A stick. That's it. It's a giant stripy stick that leads us to a gigantic lollipop. No? Or, I would have really liked that.
But Brian, you're still on a diet.
I know, but the good thing about it is, I can eat as much carrots as I like, and I can go swimming as often as I like too. Although, I remember one time when I was in Portugal, they had a not so big swimming pool there, but I went for a dive in it anyway, and I did such a big cannonball that all the water went flooding out. And even the babies went flying as well. Whatever that gigantic, stick is, I give up.
Peggy knows all about maypoles and Mayday. Let's have another look.
A maypole, of course.
See how tall it is. There are red and white stripes that wind right the way up. And what's that at the top? It's a crown.
Exactly, which means Mayday is all about the fame and fortune of me, Brian, and my friends and family.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
What? It can't be. So disappointing.
Oh come on Brian, all that malarkey on a giant stick. I mean, Maple doesn't have to involve on you, you know.
Looks dull and boring, doesn't it? But what's this that Parsnips discovered?
What are those red things for? It's not like the real maypole. I say, Peggy, have you got it right?
Well, yes, I think so. Oh, just put your bright eyes to your telescope. There's something happening to the maypole on the green.
Crumbs, they're dressing it up.
Crikey, Chief. Fancy a maypole man wearing something nice for a party, eh? No, not like that. They're putting up something on it, that's all. And I think that just leads us to another answer involving the joys of Mayday. Now that looks like fun. Don't get tied up in a knot, everybody. So that's what Mayday is all about. Having a ball and dancing around a giant maypole with a crown on top. And apparently you'd have to wear a fancy outfit when having a dance. I'm not sure if I would do that.
But even you did dress up for the party, Brian. You will look like this.
What's that then? Oh no. No no no. Get it away from me please. I wonder what our friends from Mario Toys Family Superstar are up to in one of their early episodes.
Question number 4, it's the volume 4. Yeah. Number 4, channel 4. Whatever the channels we're on. Who left High Five to have a baby? I know what it is. It's Charlie. That's 4 points. The answer is Kathleen. Okay. Question number 5 is Volume 5 from the Mario Toys Family Superstars. In which program do they play cat and mouse? I know. It's Tom and Jerry. That's 1 point to Donkey Kong! Yay! Well spotted, Donkey Kong. Thank you very much.
Nice Elvis impression there. It looks like they're doing a parody of that classic SMTV live game, Challenge Ant. But with Donkey Kong as our new boss, you gotta be a lot smarter to go through that one. Now I reckon PG Tips Monkey should win, but if Donkey Kong wins, he'd like to do nothing more than sing like Elvis Presley in the shower. And he'd win all those DVDs of course, which are homemade as I have pointed out. Now I'm also currently thinking of 2 creatures which anime legend Hayao Miyazaki was involved with. They are none other than Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro, and Panda from Panda Go Panda. Which one is better though? Well, there is only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, both of you. You're both huge and cuddly for me. Welcome back to TV Burp. At least that Mr. Topsy-Turvy hasn't gone mad with the auto-cue this time. Smog picks up Rosie and Jim's accordion on Tommy Zoom.
Smog, prepare for Plan B. I said Plan B, not Plan C.
Wow, I hope we hear a duet with Jim sometime soon. Marvin tries to be in a photo but a coconut lands on his head, on Jungle's. And, ferocious Ness slips on the ice and lands with a bump twice, on the family Ness.
Oh, I'll chase him. I'm coming to get you. Whoops.
Do you know, I made a bit of a TV burp poetry corner moment there. Because, ice, and twice. They both rhyme. Oh.
Ryan, c'est toi?
Yes, it's me all right. What do you want?
Mais oui. I am searching for Peggy Lacombe.
Who's she?
Elle n'avait pas ici? Non?
No. I don't think I've heard of that Peggy Lacombe person you're on about, so I don't know. All I know about is Peggy Patch.
Mais où est Evie? Et le château de Sceaux?
No. No bouncy castles here, it wouldn't fit in here otherwise. But I've had you coming along to my flat to share some breakfast first thing this morning. And speaking of which, here she is now.
Hello everyone.
Eh bien, et Jacques? Où est-il?
I reckon he's taking a stroll down the road near where I am.
Ha! He's gonna help me with my book. Are vous coming, Eve?
Yeah, I think so.
Until next time, adieu.
See you later, Brian.
Cheerio then. We continue our nostalgia trip with another one of those anytime tales. And this is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Quest, who live in a house on a very tall hill. And I mean, very tall, because the hill looks like this.
Getting to the top of the hill was a bit hard for the visitors. But going home was easy. Come on! Everyone said it was a perfect place to live.
No, that was marvellous. Thank you. No, it was well worth it. Yes, a bit of a trek up, you know, but no, we enjoyed it. Really, thank you.
It would be perfect, said Mrs. Quest to her husband, if it wasn't for the rock.
What the hill is that?
The rock stood at the back of the house and blocked half of the view from the kitchen window.
Now I've never seen houses with a rock on its side, but this is downright strange as anything. Who put it there, I wonder? There's no way of Mr. and Mrs. Quest being around since the last of the Stone Age for sure. I've no idea why it's there, but let Mr. Quest take a closer look at it.
It is perfect,
said Mr. Quest.
Half of our view is better than the whole of anyone else's view. Besides,
said Mr. Quest,
I can climb to the top of the rock and see even further.
Not if you're about to fall over, you're not. He'd end up falling off and tumbling all the way down the hill, and then end up getting crushed by that rock if that rolled over as well. That would be dramatic, and quite graphic too. Don't look, kids. At least Mr. Quest did find a way to get rid of the rock, I think.
Mr. Quest dug away the ground outside the rock. Then he pushed it from the other side. The rock rolled all the way to the bottom of the hill.
Hurrah!
The only downside. Oh dear. The only downside is, the rock is still being visible at the bottom of the hill. But, wait a roly mo, if that rock just changed color, then. Hang on, that's not a rock, that's a pile of dug up land. Ah, the hill's about to shrink.
Day and night, night and day, the house still kept going down until it was at the bottom of a valley. Visitors came, for after all, it was the only valley in that part of the country, and it was easy to get there.
Oh really? Others just seem to go there by taking a shortcut while rolling down the hill, and getting their clothes all dirty. I reckon they shouldn't be doing that, because what would happen then? They'd be like bowling balls knocking over the other people. Mr. Quest had another idea up his sleeve. He decided to design and draw a countryside view, on the rock. And it looks like this.
Now at least the kitchen has a view.
He said.
Very clever. You should have been Tony Hart's assistant back then. And funnily enough, the hole in the ground had stopped hissing, and that made the hill grow back to its original size. Magic, and the problem is solved. I don't think we'd worry about a shrinking hill again, come to think of it. Which brings us to another game show moment, as our I beg your pardon, of the week.
I beg your pardon of the week.
Who shouts yabba dabba doo? Pick a number.
Two.
Who shouts yabba dabba doo? Yes!
Looks like he isn't really smarter than the average Neil. Right then, I'm gonna take a look through my telescope, as I want to see the stars and the moon outside. I can see what I expected, but I can see someone in a green shirt with brown hair riding a broomstick, and there's someone clinging onto him also with brown hair, and it. Wait a moment, that's Harry and James, the two best friends. And they're heading right for me. Oh no. I knew it would be you two. But happy birthday to you, Harry, anyway.
Thanks, Brian, for the birthday greeting. I can't stay for long. Me and James need to continue off riding this magical broomstick. See ya.
See you guys later. Bye.
I always wonder what I should do with those two troublemakers, but oh well, that telescope needs to be sorted out a little later on. Because Harry's been here, we're now going to introduce you to the most environmental family you can think of, produced by our friends at SIP Animation. It's the Tofus. And while Chichi and Lola were playing secret agents outside, guess what they discovered in the garage next door?
Securitor, the latest thing in surveillance robotics, a prime example of state-of-the-art technology.
Wow.
Securitor, please record Hubbub Beth and Hubbub Billy.
You called Laybub?
Robot, how are you?
Local identification complete.
It's scanning the security area.
Oh great. You've just made that kid with the basketball cry. Not. Yep. It was a mechanical robot, who was operated by next-door neighbor Playbus Hubbub, the #1 hater of the Tofu family. He always does something that could lead the family's lives getting worse. And because of that robot, the team of agents are about to hatch a plan.
Mission accomplished. Our agent on the inside is up to speed.
Well done, Agent X09. Don't you two ever stop? Stop what? This is a serious mission.
Of course it is. And you really are secret agent.
Of course, but they're not actual secret agents. It's just pretend. No surprises here, not even if they were also like ninjas while doing their duties. But we'll come to that in a moment. Now what's this they're doing to Hubbub's robot?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Terminator reference.
Violent impact. Black hole.
I knew this'll be coming. It's another rampant robot moment. One of those days when you had a robot as an assistant. It tries to do the washing up for you, but ends up juggling and breaking the plates instead. No, that never happened. Now get ready to experience a sort of Combo Ninios are alpha teens on machines-esque fight scene, with the secret agent Tofu.
Come on over, see if I can't flip your lid. Get out of the way, Lola!
I'm coming, Lola! I don't get it. It's not responding. Where did I put the instructions?
Yes, they've saved the day once again.
Children, what are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We heard a noise, Booba. Thought it was some kind of vermin. But it turned out just to be a toad in the pond.
No, it wasn't. It was just a robot who was running so fast previously, it ran out of batteries. And died. Sadly, that's all we've got time for this week. But I hope to see you lot again, very soon, and in the meantime to sing us out, it's the good old Tickabilla gang with the Tickabilla jive. See you all again next time.
Take it to the side and back into the middle. We're doing the Tickabilla jive. Woo-hoo!
Right, get ready to do some stretching.
Oh, hey, yo, everybody stretch to the music. Here we go, everybody stretch to the music.
Stretch up high and do a little wiggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it to the side and back into the middle. We're doing the Tickabilla jive.
Woo!
What's next?
Oh, way, yo, start to move your head to the music. Here we go, move your head in time with the music. Move your head and do a little wiggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it to the side and back into the middle. We're doing the Tickabilla jive. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Here we go.
Oh, hey, yo, everybody wobble to the music. Here we go, everybody wobble to the music.
Wobble to the music and do a little wiggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it to the side and back into the middle.
We're doing
the Tickabilla jive.
Can you remember what we did? We clapped our hands.
Stretch up